Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/trueforberry, and welcome back to more of the Long Dark as we endeavor to survive for 1,000 days and check off a few achievements in the meantime. So, we've made good progress on that. So the firearm variant achievement, donezo. Unique recipe achievement, donezo. Memento cache achievement, donezo, on a separate file, because reasons. So, our to-do list in terms of Steam achievements is getting pretty thin. There is the 1,000 days, obviously. You see, we survived 626. Oh, hang on, let me... So, I gotta update it. Forgot to update the stream title. Silly me. So what's left? 1,000 days. Misery, which we cannot do in this file because, obviously. There is the 25 cougar attacks, which I'm not going to do until we get to 1,000 days. And then there's spend 25 days in Langston Mine. Now, the sensible thing to do would be start a new save, gather some resources, take Settled Mind as one of your feats, and then just breeze on through. We could do that. We might do that. But can we do it on this file, which again started in 2022 and predates the existence of Settled Mind? If we're going to do it, we're going to need we're going to need a lot of food, a lot of water, and we're going to need a source of vitamin C. So, what we're going to do today, we're going to have a lot of fun with our man Sutherland, and I want to gather up as many caffeine pills like we got here. We got a stack of 25, and gather vitamin C pills, which I have not seen yet, and I want to stockpile those in case we do go to the mine, because we'll need a source of vitamin C, and it's either haul a bunch of fish there or better live them through chemistry. So that's what we're going to do. Also, hey Melderon, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope your weekend's going well. Yeah, we got some plans. I don't know that they're good plans, but we got plans. Oh, I need to drop that oil. We don't need to walk around with that, or that salt, for that matter. There we go. Almost 10 kilos of carrying capacity. Okay, so let me remind myself, what are we currently... Oh yeah, we wanted a fresh set of manufactured arrows. I need 6 ptarmigan down, 6 cured hides, and then 9 liters of water. I think we can manage that. I do not have any down on me just now. But I can fix that real quick. Okay, there's that. Need 6 hides, was it? 6 hides, okay. Going all right? Good, good. Okay, 1. And we got wolf hides aplenty. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then you need the 9 liters of water, which we... You know what? To heck with it. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have fuel? Not really, but we can get some. I got some right here. Yeah, we'll make the rest on the island. Just so we're not
If I can drop any of this gear.
completely glacial out there. There we go. Yeah, and this is obviously going to be a long-term project. Oh, hello, more water. Don't mind if I do. There we go. How much do I have on this? 6? God, every time I look that way, every time I look over there, I swear that rock behind the stop sign is the bear. Screw it. Okay, and immediately I hear bear crows. Why not? Why not? Now we will, as we do this, like whatever, yeah, especially if we're going to get in the habit of trading hides, we are going to want to like basically, kill anything we see. Because like, some of them will take any kind of hide. Deer hide, rabbit hide, wolf hide. So what are the... Oh, is that a wolf I left out? Okay, we're going to drop off the stuff. But maybe we'll go harvest that wolf afterward. Yeah, let's do that. So we're already weighed down enough as it is. No, yeah, you just sit tight. We'll get to you later. Maybe. Melderon, so you can't see yourself 100%ing it. You just can't see not being able to last 1,000 days. And that's totally fair. I mean, like this, what we're doing here, it's as much about maintaining as anything else. Because there's a certain point, even on the higher difficulties, that you can lock in, right? You're good to go. Like all you like, just you have to keep a mental focus, and you're okay. Topping up my food, making sure I got repair materials. Got to clear out a bear here or there. That's fine. But yeah, it does. The game. It's very different from early game gameplay. Yeah, there's the and there's Petunia. We're gonna have to take care of Petunia, aren't we? Okay. Well, there's our day. You just need to restart, get out. I played it for a while, and that's totally fair. I mean, honestly, that is what I did and have done with Stardew Valley for years and years. It's like the early game is where that rush is. It's where there's the most uncertainty. Things like Max he's stocking up on hides. Yeah, and Stalker is in fairness. If there's one thing Stalker has, it's an abundance of wolves. And I'm honest. I'm kind of the same way. And that's why I like to give myself these lists of intermediate tasks, so I can stay focused, and I can have these little things to distract me as I'm working toward that one big goal. Because otherwise, I'm liable to just start wandering around with no real plan, just do something ridiculous. Didn't let you go that long in one go. Hey, it's totally fair. And if you know yourself that well enough to have that be the case, then sure. And again, as we always say, the only wrong way to play the long dark is to not play the long dark. If you want to do it in bursts, go for it. So, hey Sutherland, what are you doing out in the daylight? Yeah, you scamp. Okay. Oh, and then there's our flour and salt from the last trade. Okay, so all I only need is 6 ptarmigan down. Oops. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move all that in there. Check, check, and check. Okay. Pop that button. Be seeing you in a bit, fella. It's not even noon though. You start to do some self-tasks, but you're already on the road to burning out at the time. Then yeah, if you know you're on the road to burning, then yeah, that is a great time to stop. Because pushing through, it's not going to do you any favors, and it's going to make a thing that you're ostensibly doing for fun and relaxation, and making it a chore, which kind of defeats the purpose. Okay. Oh right, I did check. So those caffeine pills and um, vitamin C pills, they cost the same as far as the trader is concerned. I think so. It's like 9 harvested plants, 3 liters of water, and 3 oh and something else. But yeah, so it's basically like plants, water, and one other thing. So that it's eminently. Oh no, crow feathers. That's it. Yeah, and God, do we have crow feathers? Oh boy, we have almost as many crow feathers as we do. Well, I was about to say as we do rose hips, but that's not true. I got over 1,000 rose hips. I mean, I suppose I could part with some of those if we really needed to. I wouldn't be very happy about it though. Wait. Oh, okay, those were that was a different kind of bird. That was not those were not bear crows. All right, never you mind. Okay, yeah, they will just leave. Yeah, because the meat's all. Yeah, I think we got these. Well, I got that wolf when we came out to get Petunia, and that was yesterday in game. So the meat is probably not that hot. We'll see. 69%. That's actually not bad. Okay, well, in that case, why don't we pop it in the box? Our hearing box has been sitting empty for so long. Although, granted, because we've been running about. And I don't know. I can't. I don't know if it like loses condition once it's cured, but in a container. So it might not, because that's, or maybe it loses it slowly. I don't know. But just to be on the safe side, I didn't want to start any while we were scooting about. But now that we're here, why not? Hmm. Is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, there is there's the town site bear. Yeah, see, I'm holding. I'm happy to part with like deer and rabbit and wolf hides, but I really want to hold on to my. I want to hold on to my bear and moose hides. Those are useful. Hey, Martian, welcome in. So good to see you. How's things? Things still going well at the new gig? Okay, we'll get those going. Oh, wait, I didn't put down the hide and the guts. Gosh dang it. All right, take two. I don't know what to say. Have you all clicked the yes? So it turned out, Melderon, all we had to do was, yeah, all we had to do was basically pick them all up again. And then the game was happy to give us the achievement. So what we couldn't get is the, yeah, we couldn't get the, yeah, just have one of those. Yeah, we couldn't get the Memento Cache achievement. I'm not 100% sure why. I think it's because Timberwolf Mountain has no caches. So all you can do is pick up notes. And you can't pick up notes a second time. So we were thwarted there. But last stream, or last TLD stream, we did get the unique recipe one. Which is why there's that dock worker's pie sitting out in front of the misanthropes. Thank you for the 7 stream streak there, Martian. Okay, well, do we... See, I was thinking, do I make a fire out here and then thaw these quote-unquote quarters? I will never not be a... I'll never not be annoying about that. How are we? We're all right. I see the medication thing is bugged for other people, not triggered. That could be. But I think yeah, eventually we got what we were after. So yeah, I just made a separate save, and we basically powered through it in like 8 hours or so. You're being pitting and putting on Men in the Black too because you don't want to watch Shrek 4. I mean, it's it's a Sunday. Chill. Watch what brings you joy. Okay, we are thawing. That's good. No, we love our lurkers here. What do I mean? Actually, I'm gonna make water. Yeah, I'm gonna make water, and then I'm gonna stash it over there for maybe some future fishing if we need to. Okay, 2 hours. Got that. Okay. We'll start with one that's not frozen. Just to keep these rolling. Oh, ooh, yeah, that knife needs a little TLC, but we'll get there. I think we reloaded on whetstones. Pretty sure we did. Okay, yeah, we can't see any doggos, but we do know the bear is about, so we want to avoid being too smelly. Let's see, 19, okay. Perfect. Okay, oh, there you are. I was wondering where the fat went. Okay. Fat there. And actually the bear bees at 81%. Which is better condition than I expected. I'm always happy to be pleasantly surprised. Yeah, today, yeah, it was a working weekend for me this time because now that I am back from holiday, it's my turn in the working weekend rotation. Why you do that? Just jumped up the order. Anyway, so in addition to okay, are you gonna blow out my fire? You might be blowing out my fire. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, so in addition to the usual Sunday routine of doing laundry and cooking and cleaning, I had to do my the regular shift in the office, and by the office I mean the closet that passes for the second bedroom, quote unquote. Oh, and then in addition to that, I had why the uh, a treadmill technician. I had to dig out the receipt. It turns out my treadmill is still under warranty. I bought it in May of 2024, so I have another 3 months of warranty left on it. So it's been acting up. So I had a guy come by and look at it for free, thankfully. They can warranty. Oh, there we go. Kind of figured that would happen. So the good, yeah, well, yeah, the good news was the machine itself is actually fine.
I'll take it.
Like the belt is fine, the engine is fine, or the engine, the motor. So the issue, apparently, I, well, I've over lubricated the treadmill. So as it turns out, there is such a thing as too much lube when you're a treadmill. So, bear that in mind, chat. Well, you know what? No. Okay, good. So we are a little prepared here. Yeah. So the manufacturer recommend you do lubricate the bit like the bit under the belts that you run on. But I guess I was a little too vigorous in doing so. And I guess that makes it run. So the footing is uncertain, and it can make it a little dangerous to run on. So I've been advised to let the oil dry. Are you gonna blizzard? Are you seriously gonna blizzard? I've got an Aurora ordered. Rude. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna let the oil dry over a couple days, and then we'll see if that helps. But again, didn't have to pay anything. The guy came in, the day after I put in the work request, so all hunky dory there. Where the day took a turn was as I was doing the work. I got a message saying that my boss's boss and his boss wants to have a sit down with my section on Wednesday. Now, there's no, no flags raised, nothing suggesting that there's anything wrong per se. But I've been alive long enough to know that when management calls you in to have a chat, it's not because they want to tell you how well everything is going. Alright, that was indulgent of me. I should have just go to the charge. Now I got like an arrow thief. Well, better this than having an Aurora Wolf running about. I think. So yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know what's on the docket for Wednesday, but I do know it's probably not going to be anything I'm eager to hear. Oh, and my my boss is in a couple hours is getting on a plane to fly back to the UK. But I guess he'll be dialing in remotely. Fuck you. I should have used the revolver. Now it's gonna run to fucking Mystery Lake. Anyway, but yeah, so that was the that was the less exciting part of today's developments. Now it'll probably be fine. It'll just be some brilliant new idea they had to reinvigorate the section or what have you. But I've heard enough of those in this business over the years that I don't have any faith that it's going to be worth my time. And yeah, maybe I am a little especially twitchy after what happened to the Washington Post this week. That honestly that did kind of send me into a bit of a spiral. I mean, okay, spiral might be overstating it, but it definitely put me in a funk. Oh, you just died right there. Well, thanks so much, buddy. You know what? That was right neighborly of you. Saved me a whole lot of chasing. Hey, Danny, welcome in. Thanks so much for dropping by. Hope the weekend's treating you well. Yeah, we're gonna harvest this boyo real quick, like. And now we probably won't get to the Aurora, but we'll do our best. Oh yes, and more meat for the box. Yeah, if we're going to use the box and the salt in said box, we probably fill it to capacity to be maximally efficient. That's going all right. It was a one-day weekend for me, unfortunately, but it's just my turn in the rotation, so it is what it is. But we're doing otherwise doing all right. It is the usual busy sun. Well, the busy in terms of like the chores, the adulting bits, right? Cooking, cleaning, laundry, etc. How about you? Hope all's well with you and yours. We are currently there's we don't have as firmly developed a plan as we have in other recent streams, because but we got the achievements we were looking for. Like the most easily attainable ones. So now we're I'm kind of doing a little advanced prep in case we want to go try to spend 25 days in the mine. I'm not necessarily saying we will, but I want to give us the option. Been on your toes lately, momming it, working from home. I do. Well, I was gonna say I know that feel. I don't know the feel of momming it, but yeah, working from home, yeah, and because my boss is flying back, flying back to the UK, that'll give me the option to maybe do some more working from home on my end as well, and I'm always up for that. Spare me the commute. And hello, hello. Hey, Goofy. Uh, is it Chinese? Not yet. I think that will. I'd have to check. Like it starts late next week, I believe. Yeah. Now, and that's. I mean, like the actual day is next week. I'm pretty sure. Now here we get like a few days, like 3-4 days off. On the mainland, the spring festival period is like 40 days. So yeah, they in so some people might be getting started on the celebrations a little earlier, or if they're smart, like if they're traveling for it, they're getting their travel in early, because this is if you're in this part of the world, there's a terrible time to be traveling, because every like literal with a B, billions of people are heading back home. I still got diagnosed with autism. Oh, okay, well, as long as you have I hope you have the support you need to make sure she has what she needs to succeed. Because again, despite what RFK would have some people believe, you know, just because you got a touch of the tism doesn't mean you're any less of a person.
I'm getting tired.
Okay, looking for the bear. No, I'm gonna pass. I said, maybe do we go hunt that deer? No. Let's instead we'll get to the Quonset. We'll give Astrid a quick nap. And then we'll be ready for the Aurora. So Goofy wants hot pot. And Danny's ordering Chinese. All right. Okay, hang on. Where are you? Where are you? I need to kill you before nightfall. There. Oi. You with the face. I loosed an arrow. Fuck you. I fucking shot.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Astrid, you're bleeding. Focus up, girl. Fuck's sake. Also, why is this not on the radio? I hate that I keep having to do this. Alright, clothing check. Okay. Bedroll check. Alright, okay. That was another health wolf. Well, oh, gosh darn it. Alright, let's pump the brakes before going inside. What's our wolf kill count? 820, okay. So when we get to 821, we'll go inside. I want to make sure we're not gonna have to worry about it while we're running around in the Aurora. Okay, you are cooked. That's fine. Always gotta double check. Grab that. Do you know they do butter cashews now? Oh, like the what was it? Yeah, that Korean brand of butter cashew. I think I saw that, like with the yellow packaging. I think I've seen those. Oh, you bought cashew butter. Peanut butter made of cashews. Well, that sounds decadent. I know, cashews be expensive. Okay, 821. Good. All right, let's get a couple hours. We'll take 3. Not too much. I still want to keep Astrid on a regular sleep schedule. We also want to get the Aurora going, get the radio up and running. It's really healthy. Okay. All right. Well, enjoy.
Back at it, I guess. I heard you. I'm on it.
Things like dates, cashew butter, and chocolate. All right. Sounds tasty. As long as the level of cholesterol is acceptable to you, then hey, not fill your boots. Although if you're 20 something and you've got a 20 something metabolism, maybe that's not so much of a concern. Okay. So let's check for unfriendlies. Looks like we're okay. All right, let's boogie. You don't check? Yeah, I know. You're 21 for now. Okay, what is that? Oh, thank you for the follow. K Gaming Clips. Welcome in. You catch us at a very sparkly time in our life. Let's see. Fire. Oh, is that where that doggo died? No, let's leave it for now. Let's get our trade, start a new trade, and then we'll see where we are. Love the energy, love the game. Well, thank you, appreciate that. You got a meeting a friend. You have to watch the Pilates off. Okay. Well, have a good rest of your day, Goofy. Yeah, we'll be going for the usual time. So, if you want to drop in once you're done there, feel free. Because yeah, we could add that meat to the box. So we're being judicious with our salt efficiency. Like we're short on that. Pay no attention to the, I don't know, dozen 10-kilo bags of salt I got sitting there. We got to be guarded like it's a precious resource or something. Sutherland. Hey, thank you very much. So, nice. Now we got 8 manufactured arrows. You know what? Let me take these up the hill. Yeah, that that extra 20 kilos is showing. Hopefully, this will be an aurora of average length, and it doesn't peter out like the moment we get to the door, which has happened before, by the way. Okay, right. Yeah. So what we're looking for. I mean, that's the thing. We have no control over it. What the trader offers, as far as I can tell, is just straight up RNG. Like whatever happens, happens. So what we're looking for is caffeine pills or vitamin C pills. If we get those, then we go all in on them. If we don't, we just take something nice and simple, a trade we can do quickly. There we go. Now we're nice and agile. Yeah, all we want to do is, if we don't get what we want, take a simple trade that we can knock out in a day, reset, and then roll the bones again. Because I think, if memory serves, I think that there's like no. I think there's a cap. Yeah, there's a cap. Like, you can't just order infinitude of something. Like our man Sutherland's boat is only so big, so he only has so much. But I think you get like a stack of 10, and they're 5 pills each. That'd be 50 pills. So then the question there becomes, how many of those do we need to survive 25 days? It's like, you could, I guess, you could try to goose the cabin fever calculation by basically staying outside as long as possible before you go into the mine, and give yourself as much time as you can see, as much time as you can to sleep indoors before cabin fever kicks in. You can't do that any longer. Yeah, because when they have, you can't pass time indoors. You can't sleep indoors. It's it's a pain. I said my piece about cabin fever. We're not going to go over that again. I love my welcome mat of fish. It's so homey.
What is your deal? Pick up.
I just walked in the door, man. Relax.
Well, well, my pal on the radio.
What you got, brother?
Here it is.
Okay. Keeps offering me the bunker rifle. I don't want the bunker rifle. Please make it stop. How much you? 3 pieces of firewood for a single carrot. Let's see. Those. No. What's the T-shirt? Aw. Great Bear Island. Oh, that's adorable. Still not worth 8 pieces of fur firewood, but that is adorable. Oh, oh, good grief. I don't want that. Do I need? Well, we're see, 2 kilos of meat, and then you know what? There, we'll do 1.5 liters of water and 4 kilos of meat. You know what? If that wolf out there is heavy enough, we could just take that, or we could take the bits of petunia. All right, let's do it. And then, so we don't have what we exactly want here. Double check that. Yep. Okay, but we can re-roll.
Right.
Now we could just start that and then cancel and then re-roll that way. But my understanding, are we gonna go back out? Yeah, screw it. Let's go back out. My understanding is that if you do that, I think more than a couple times, it starts damaging the trust with the trader, and the things we want require basically maximum trust with the traders. So I would rather, you know, have a little, suboptimal trade, like some small suboptimal trades, just to keep things ticking along. Then basically roll the dice twice, both the RNG for the items on offer and the ding to trust, because like there's no meter, right? It's basically it's basically vibes, and like trying to divine his mood from our conversations on the radio. And now that I finished his storyline, even those are brief. Okay, what do we need? 4 kilos of meat and liter and a half of water. What do I have? 0.83. But I got water up there by the side of the house, so that's fine. Okay, what do you got for me, bud? Oh, he's a big boy. Yeah, let's just grab the meat now. And then once we're not as on the clock. Well, actually, no, I take that back. We're not on the clock. Because the second we complete the trade, a new Aurora kicks in. So let's just grab what we need now. Boom. That is 79%. That is good enough. Now, if I was going for like super duper max efficiency, I would be putting the wolf meat in the box, and I'd be putting the bear meat, or no, sorry, I'd be putting the, well, no, put the wolf meat in the curing box. I'd put the bear meat in the trader box. Because if we cure bear meat, we're technically losing calories. It's like the base value for bear meat is 900 calories. But if you cook it, then it becomes, I think it got up to like 1080, 1100 calories, something like that. But when you because you have to cook the meat, or sorry, no, yeah. But when you turn it into cured meat, its max value is 900 calories, so we're missing out. Whereas the wolf meat, 900 would be an improvement. Okay, see, you can see here the Aurora is dissipating. Except, oh wait, water. Gosh dang it, you know what? Let's see, one, oh heck, no. Take that back, take those. There we go. Yeah, about, because there's one piece that's like 0.98. But our man Sutherland, he's very exact. Yeah, see, so the Aurora did peter out, but the second we put that liter and a half of water back in there, it's going to kick up again. So I am not overly concerned. Okay. Drop fat here. Grab a couple liters of water there. And while we're in the neighborhood, we'll put the new hides and guts down. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit. Got 8 and a bit kilos left. Okay, and there's our fresh wolf stuff. So we drop, drop, drop. Lovely. It's past midnight. I should be putting Astrid to bed, but you know what? You know what? We're we're here. We got the goods. It's not like we're on a timer, but yeah, I hate leaving a job undone. There. And now, like, lo and behold, the Aurora's back. Rip that fog. Yeah, now the game might get just a little bit confused. But that's alright. I'm not sure if this cramming in a multi-Aurora evening is what leads the game to keep Sutherland out and about when he shouldn't be, but it's all right. I mean, we're certainly not averse to spending more quality time with our favorite mariner. Oh no. A thought just struck me. Okay, so if you've seen the poster art for episode 5 with a big boat, who is piloting that boat? Because you're not going to tell me, I mean, Will is a pilot, Astrid is a doctor. Are you seriously going to tell me one of those two knows how to navigate a sailing vessel? Especially a sailing vessel that relies on wind? So, hear me out. What if our man Sutherland is in charge of the big boat? And it is through his intervention that our Wilstrid get off Great Bear Island. Something fun to think about as we continue to wait for March 31st, fingers crossed. Okay. Just make sure the coast is clear. Okay, now we gotta go signal the new trade.
So tired.
Bargain or bail, friend. I ain't got all day.
You got all night? Because apparently I do.
On it.
Okay. Now, we don't have to get it right now. We could grab it on the morrow, but then we'd have to wait for the next Aurora to start the new trade. And I'm not into that. So, I'm working our girl extra hard. And yeah, her sleep schedule is going to be wonky. But you know what? It's all in the pursuit of achievements. And what nobler pursuit is there in gaming than that? I ask you, chat. Ooh, it's brisk. 2 down arrows. Oh, I'm gonna have to walk into this wind on the way back, aren't I? Oh, heck. Yeah, that's a negative 21 wind. Sheesh. You know, even the game is telling me to put Astrid to bed. But I say thee nay. But yeah, it's true. We're not exactly on a timer, at least in the longer term sense. We got another what, 375 days that we need to survive or so. But then again, if it's this is prep work, right? It's business that we need to do now so we can do the bigger business later. Right? There, I've talked myself into the thing I already decided to do. Yeah, there's your wordsmith. Gotta remind myself, what did we trade for? Salt. 2 bags of salt. Oh, and has the wind calmed down? That would that would be fantastic. That's basically exactly what we need. Nope. Hello. Fancy seeing you here, bud. Yeah, I think we'll collect the salt and we'll just drop the salt right here and come back for it later. Because we're already at base carry capacity. We cannot navigate another 20 kilos. So now the question is, can we get back to the radio before this Aurora gives up the ghost? And yeah, if we get the trade in, then we call it, because there's barely enough night left for a third Aurora, although it could happen. But yeah, Astrid is just crying out for bed, and I don't want to push her too hard. But what if it does? Okay, if it does, you know what we'll do? Let's go fishing. That is a great way to speed time, and probably top ups our potentially top up our lamp oil stocks. Not that we're that short, but there are some trades that will involve lamp oil. Usually it's the recipes. Oh, wait. I know one we don't have. We don't have the bushcraft bow recipe yet. That one could cost us some lamp oil. All right. Well, so if we see it, then we'll know what to do. Will that cost a car? No, it shouldn't cost a car battery because we're at max trust. I think. I hope. Because I'm not 100% sure where more car batteries are. Well, okay, there's probably, yeah, we still have some in the cache at the whale factory. No bear? No bear? Well, okay. Oh, bear. But the bear's down the road. Whew, good. You see that fuzzy, shiny little butt all the way from here. And I don't want to deal with it.
Are you there?
I was just on the radio.
You again?
Yeah, you were just asking for me.
Here's my best stuff right now.
Okay. Bunker ref, please stop. Please, my God. Can pineapple hate fur? Come on, man. 15 cedar for one box of cereal? My goodness. There they are. Vitamin C pills. Oh, yes, 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 yes. How many can I have? 10. Okay. That's 50 doses. Okay. 90 harvestable plants, 30 liters of water, 30 crow feathers. It's a lot, but trust me, gonna be worth it.
Heading out.
Finally. First time I've seen those. Man, that trade box had better be a TARDIS. We're going to jam a lot of stuff in there. I mean, like, but 30 crow feathers? Easy. But, are they like 90 harvestable plants and 30 liters of water? Probably going to take up a touch space. There you go. Yes, now 1,100 calories with a cooked bear steak. Way better in that form than turned to turned into cured meat. Okay, Astrid needs to sleep, and the sun's about to come up. Run into any cougars? Actually, in this save, no. I've got cougar kills in other saves. I've got the bow only run. I took out a cougar there, and in the furry then silence tournament, we bagged a cougar there. But in this run, no. Partly because like the run predated the cougar in general. But we will be doing that. That is on the docket. And we will, of course, be doing my favorite cougar, the Paradise Meadows Farm one. Okay, 90 harvestable plants. What do we have? Well, the best call would be birch bark, because that's renewable. Oh, I hate that I processed all of those, but oh well. Oh wait, oh that's dressing. These count, but again, well, you can get lichen from beach combing, but not very often. Okay, birch bark it is. Unfortunately, that's only 26. So no, I want to save those. I think I've seen mushrooms wash up, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And in any case, if we're ever in the mood to make prepper pie, we're gonna need those. Yeah, the burdock, I want to hold on to that. Oh, right. We can just move those over. Shoot. Okay. Oh yeah, places that update. Should we dive back in? Okay. Yeah. And there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to catch up on, certainly. I think you'll find plenty to like, I'm sure. Okay, 26. Oh yeah, how many feathers we need? 30? We got that. We got that easy. Um, but yeah, I mean, I would recommend if you're gonna deal with a cougar, Danny, um, start a new save and then tangle with it that way because the cougar mechanics are unlike anything else you'll find in the game. And if you're not ready for it, uh it can be quite annoying. Although, as you'll find later, it can also be cheesed rather easily. But I won't spoil that unless you wish me to. All right, we gotta make what 30 30 liters of water. Hmm. Okay. Here's an idea. Multi-parter.